Hello everyone and welcome back to Sonic Heroes, and in this one we will be finishing off Team Dark by going through the last levels that we did as Team Sonic as per usual.
You fools must all have a death wish. Witness this invincible battleship built by the hands of a genius. Its power unmatched throughout the universe.
You'll regret this, Doctor. Even if I'm not real, I'm still the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog.
We're flying very high. We might even be at the edge of space.
Space? Did you say space?
Oh god, I love that line when it comes to Team Dark. A quick throwback to Sonic Adventure 2 at the ending of it and stuff like that. But either way, this is Egg Fleet, and oh my goodness, this is a pain to get through as Team Dark and things, because I mean usually, you know, Team Dark is the expert mode and they throw a hell of a lot more enemies at you and things. But I honestly don't mind Final Fortress and Egg Fleet, even though I say these are a pain. When you actually just go through them without dying and stuff, it can be a thrill ride of things, because there's just so much stuff to blow up and things go by really quick and you feel like a complete overlord, especially in Final Fortress, since, oh my god, even though you know it's a high score in order to get the A rank in Final Fortress and things, because of how over the top, you know, Team Dark is when it comes to destruction and stuff, you know, you'll find it can be easy to get. Just don't die in things and just keep the tips and that I've told you about throughout this LP, which is stay leveled up and all that jazz, you know. I'm not really going to go on about it because, I mean, I've made an LP about it, so you got to watch that and learn, you know. Well, so one thing I'll find that, you know, even though with Lightspeed Dash sections, I do like them, but they are programmed pretty terribly, I will admit. Like, at some points when you click B, sometimes they may not Lightspeed Dash and they'll just fall off the edge. I had a lot of moments like that with Team Dark, especially like in, what was it, Bullet Station and things, where there was like a string of rings where I had to do a Lightspeed Dash of, but he didn't really follow it for some reason, and that was really strange. But when you do a Lightspeed Dash, that is when it really gets fun, because I mean, it's like that bit there, you know, when you just get all that in like one combo, and you're like, wow, that was actually really fun and fast. But still. And we're going to use the Chaos Control here, are we? Great, on the probably the strangest way to freeze everything. Look at that, we've got like two lasers just firing off like this for some reason. And now we have to wait for the door to open because it freezes time. Oh boy. I will say that probably Team Dark has my least favorite of, you know, the Team Blasts, in my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool seeing Shadow use Chaos Control with a Chaos Emerald, but how did he get it anyway? that makes no sense. But, you know, it's cool seeing that when they freeze time and things, even though Rouge is on top for some. What is the point of Rouge being there exactly? But, you know, it's one of the most annoying ones I found, mainly because of Team Blast has Chaos Control, and that causes time to stop, meaning you have to wait. Compared to all the other teams, you know, the Team Blasts are a lot better if you ask me. Even Team Roses, really, because they give you something which is pretty handy, even though it's easy as hell in the first place. Although by far my favourite Team Blast is Team Chaotix, especially like when it comes to Robot Storm, and you'll see what I mean when I go on about that. I'm really looking forward to going on about that, as it is just hilarious to watch at least. I don't know if Sega actually meant to program it, but either way, it amuses me, and that's probably one thing I always do whenever I boot up Sonic Heroes. I'm not going to spoil it though, I want to surprise you with it when I get to it, which is probably in episode... yeah, I'm going to say that probably episode 19 or 20 possibly, because I mean, Team Rose is going to go by really, really fast. And you'll see what I mean when we get to it, which is after this episode, surprisingly. It's actually kind of crazy to find that it was only last week I started this project and we're already at the end of Team Dark! That's rather strange, and also, we've claimed every A rank so far, so everything is cool at the minute.
Alright!
Destroy all.
Is that it?
We got him!
I just love, you know, how they're all... You got like Rouge and Shadow and stuff, you know, different tones of voices and things, you know, stuff that just happened. Omega is still blown away that the fact we just destroyed a blooming battleship. Because, you know, given the fact he said, like, target destroyed. And then he said, like, destroy all afterwards, as far as I'm aware. I don't know, it's just, Omega's the best. What can I say? even though his ending quote when you get an A rank is the longest quote in existence, I swear. But never mind. Again, no, you know, Egg Fleet. Same as before, just more enemies stuff. I'm actually glad that I found some stuff to talk about during this LP things. I mean, I've gone on about this before, but I'll go on about it quickly in case the people haven't heard. It's risky, okay? I'll just say it's risky on things, otherwise I'm just going to repeat the same thing all over again, and you're going to get bored from my repetitive commentary. Although you should be bored right about now for how many times I say "and things." That's probably one of the only things that it really sucks when it comes to my commentary. I tend to repeat a lot of lines for some reason. Like I tend to say "and stuff," and "things," and "stuff," and "things." It's all good and things. I'm grinding down this rail and things. You know, it's a lot easier when you're shadowing things. I'm sorry if it gets annoying and stuff like that, but I don't know, that's just me in general. Because at least it shows that it's natural and things, you know. I'm not gonna write a script saying "and things" and all that, you know, like, I really like Rayman 2 and things. There are all kinds of extravagant levels and things, you know. It doesn't really, it sounds scripted if you put "and things" in it, you know. You're not really gonna find that in, like, a book or anything, are you? But still. Also, I'm showing off this bit here, which I could have done as Team Sonic, but I didn't really see much point, but I felt like showing it off as Team Dark for some reason. I don't know why, really. But, that's basically just a bit where you jump down and then you can get, like, a batch of extra lives. Also, a Team Blast right there, like, literally doing nothing. That confuses me, that bit. Mainly because of, like, you know, you can't really tell where you are in free space on that bit, but I just don't move the analog stick at all, and then it hits the balloon. But at first, you're kind of like, where should I go? Should I go up or down? I don't even know. But still. Also, I say, but still a lot as well. Although, at least we're listening to Egg Fleet's theme, which is really good. I already said about this, though, Team Sonic. In fact, I did a silly little comparison with Mega Man X's Storm Eagle level. Storm Eagle, though, is also a badass track for, like, Mega Man X. I just love, like, Mega Man music in general as well. Mainly Sonic's, though. Like, I've even grown fond of some of, like, the vocal tracks as well. Like, I actually don't mind, I forgot what it was called. It was called Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. I think it was called Ungravitify or something. Yeah, I don't mind that. I think it's pretty cool, okay? Some people find it it's cheesy and stuff and very cringe-worthy. I don't mind it. I think it's pretty good, really.
Chaos control!
You see what I mean, though? Rouge is, like, just standing on top of the head, like, of Omega. There is no point in her going on top in the first place. But even still. And now we come across this, which has a gold ring right here. Yeah, for some reason, compared to Team Sonic's ending, where they blew up a goddamn battleship and flew off in the sky, which is the most awesome way to outro, you know, to just end a level ever, if you ask me. This one's just, oh, we get to the gold ring and we magically teleport here for some reason, which looks like the same sort of level design used for Final Fortress, actually, when you fight the golden robot, just in the daylight. That's actually kind of strange, I never noticed that. The time I got for this was absolutely rubbish though, but look at that, we still got an A rank, so it all is good. But now I'm going to come across the hell that I have, or at least you're not going to see it because all the footage has been cut out, of Final Fortress with Team Dark. So, let's begin with the final stage.
I'm feeling a bit uneasy. Time to attack!
I thought that battleship was big, but this is enormous!
Again on the violent side, Omega. But this is the last level for Team Dark. We did it as Team Sonic, now we're just gonna do it as Team Dark. And like I said, the A rank for this has quite a high score which you need to get. I think it's like 70 to 80,000 as far as I'm aware. Or actually, no, I could be wrong. I can't actually remember. We'll see at the end. But I know that it's a bit higher compared to like the other levels and stuff. But it really is not that bad. And I would say it again, you know, I think the hardest A rank to get in Team Dark is Ocean Palaces, because you need 90,000 bloomin' points in order to get that. That's just such overkill for the second level. You know, like I said, Final Fortress doesn't even have that number of things, which is weird, because you would have thought, with it being the final level, it would have had that, but no. I don't know what Sega was on when they thought that, but never mind. Can I actually... Yeah, I was going to say, that's kind of a cool bit right there, where you basically home an attack on the enemy, then you can use the triangle jump to go past things. which I think is pretty cool, apart from when you miss balloons, because of like the camera and stuff like that, but still. Well, so Final Fortress's theme and stuff I think is actually really cool as well. Even though I like Egg Fleet and stuff, I like the final song that appears for this and things. Like I say, this is pretty much how you do like the atmosphere of a final level. Because when I first saw this as a kid, I could tell right away that, you know, you're on the final level, you're on the final part of the game. And things are going to get a bit more hectic this time around. Even though I had a lot of trouble on this level as a kid. To be honest, I had trouble with Sonic Heroes in general. So sorry, I couldn't hear you, Omega. There was too much freaking destruction going on, which is a shame because I completely missed what you said there. Never mind. I always find that funny though. Just whenever I hear like a character speaking and there's just so much stuff going on that you can't actually hear what they're saying in the first place and things. It's not like the fire though, like on the Xbox version of this game apparently, where, you know, the fire was really loud, and then you couldn't actually hear any of what the characters were saying, and it would just make your ears hurt. But I already went on about this in Team Sonic. This is what I mean, guys. You know, this is pretty much what you're gonna get throughout the whole LP and stuff. I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go on about this, but I talked about that already. Oh yeah, but I also can talk about this, but I talked about that on Team Sonic, didn't I? You know what I mean? Because it's the same thing. The only time where you're going to see an actual huge difference, if you ask me, is when we get to Team Chaotix. There is actually a completely different style of gameplay and things. So I'm sorry if this whole bit is boring you, but believe me, when we get to Team Chaotix, it'll be a lot better. And don't worry, Team Rose will go by really flipping quick, because that's such an easy mode, if you ask me. It's basically the easy mode, or the kid mode, if you will, of Sonic Heroes, you know. Try going up there. Right, I thought I was going to say something else then because of the dialogue. Let's just try going up there. Oh well. Also, those things are annoying to defeat and things because, you know, they're just in the way. And sometimes they'll shoot lasers, sometimes they won't. But like I said, my tactic to defeat them with ease is pretty much just wait for them to fire their laser and then either use Rouge's Thunder Shoot or Shadow's Homing Attack. You know, because right now they're shielding themselves and... oh, okay. What really they're supposed to do is when they shield themselves, you know, you can't actually attack them and things. But due to them sticking to it for some reason, it didn't really do anything. They had to place a goddamn golden robot right outside of this blooming gate as well, did they? Because I'll be using Team Blast, I have to wait for it to drain down now, do I? Wonderful. But even though I rant on about the Team Blast, at least it's not for an absolute eternity or anything. I mean, it's only for like a couple of seconds.
Thinking that would do the job.
But that was pretty close.
Target destroyed. Searching for next target.
Also, why the hell did they put an enemy right there? I get this is Team Dark, but Jesus Christ, it's a horrible way to react to it, if you ask me, you know. Because in some places, look, they didn't really show it there or anything, but they will just place these annoying robots in front of the rails, which you have to jump over or kill in order to get past them, and it's just such a pain in order to get through, if you ask me, and stuff like that, but still. Although we're not going to get the Chaos Emerald in the last one because I already got it. Is Team Sonic. In fact, I just realised that was the last was it last episode? Yeah, the last episode was the one where we got the last emerald. So we now have all 7 Chaos Emeralds. God damn it, I'm so observant. So no more special stages in this really. That's all the special stages. And like I said, if you just follow my tactic, being the power types, and I've gone on about it too much, there's no point in talking about it. But if you just follow that, you should be able to get them with ease. Like, even on the last one. It's kind of strange, because when I first played it as a kid, the Chaos Emeralds were such a pain to get. In fact, I have kind of like a little story to explain, actually, when it comes to Sonic Heroes, of what it was like in my youth. So I played this game pretty much at like the age of 6 years old, as far as I'm aware, because it came out like 2003, even though I picked it up in like 2004, I think it was. I don't know, it was a long time ago, and I can't really remember for sure. But I remember when I first played through this game, I got to the last bit, you know, with Egg Emperor as Team Sonic, but I could not defeat Egg Emperor, you know, as like a 6-year-old and things, because I mean, it was just too difficult for me. I just getting frustrated of dying and stuff, and you know, my gaming mind wasn't used to like what you're usually supposed to do in video games in general and stuff, and it was just annoying to defeat. That, and some people tend to have a lot of trouble on Egg Emperor anyway. It's a difficult boss fight, really, to begin with. and I couldn't do it. So what I did instead is I thought, I can't do this, I'm just going to move on to another team. And I thought, you know, I'm going to give Team Rose a try. Which I then discovered, wait a minute, Team Rose is a lot easier than things, you know. So basically I could just be Team Rose and then collect all the Chaos Emeralds that way, even though I didn't actually collect all the Chaos Emeralds to begin with, but you know, I just found Team Rose easier. And I managed to defeat Egg Emperor because I got to Egg Emperor super fast due to how easy Team Rose's mode is, you know. So I basically got all the way back up to where I was with Team Sonic and Team Rose in no time at all. And then eventually I managed to take down the Egg Emperor and find out its weakness and how to defeat it and stuff like that. And then I kicked ass, basically. Which is cool. But then, this is the strangest part really, is when it came to getting all the Chaos Emeralds, I couldn't do it as a kid. I found it really impossible and things. So I sold the game pretty much years ago and things. I got the PS2 version, by the way. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. Yeah, I was playing like the PS2 version as a kid, and I couldn't really get all the emeralds, so I sold it. And then, like a couple of months later or so, I asked it, you know, Sonic Heroes for Christmas because I felt like playing it again. And due to me being a bit older, I think I was like around probably 9 or 10 as far as I'm aware. I then was able to get all the emeralds and just beat the game in general and get the true final ending, and I really liked it in the end, you know? And that's just like a short story of, you know, how I experienced Sonic Heroes as a kid and things when it came to collecting everything.
I knew we could do it.
Let your guard. Just
No, definitely not, especially when you come across these grinding mechanics here as well. Also, we have 70,000 points! Jesus Christ! That is a high score and a half. Also, wow. I mean, heck. Yeah, I forgot about this bit here. And they're also going to place like these annoying robots all over the place as well. That's what I mean, you know? They have to place like these robots right there. If you don't jump in time, you are going to hit the robot, take a hit, and most likely fall down and die and stuff. But at least we're on the cool bit here, where basically you have to do the bit with Team Sonic, you know, trying to stay on the thing without getting hit. And this bit was rather strange. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. For some reason I lost my momentum and stuff. And I very nearly died. Also just barely avoided that laser. Because usually when that laser hits you, what you're supposed to do if you're not going to make it in time is turn into Rouge and then just float up high, you know, so that it can't get you. Even though for some reason it hit Rouge and Omega in the process, not Shadow, but still. And there we go. That is Final Fortress through Team Dark. And what score did I get at the end? I'm actually kind of curious for this. So let's see, to begin with, I had 75,000 points, as far as I'm aware. No, 80,000 actually. And my time was terrible and I got 85,000 points. Like I said, not even 90,000 compared to Ocean Palace. That is what I mean. Through all of that, you know, Ocean Palace, you need a higher score, and there was a lot less going on, which bothers me a hell of a lot. What can I say? And now we're going to take on Egg Emperor.
Okay, no more games.
Intercept mode complete.
the end of the line, Doctor.
Enough of this! Just move! Omega! Time to be your maker! I'll show you what real evil is!
Alright, here we go again. Which didn't happen like last time with Team Sonic, where somehow when I used Thunder Shoot they just grabbed onto him and drained his health, which is the most epicest thing ever in existence, even though epicest doesn't exist, but it does now, so whatever. But either way, you know, the strategy I can recommend to this is pretty much the same as before, except I think I take out those cannons first, don't I? Oh, no, I don't. Fair enough, I just go straight in there and then just fire Thunder Shoot. In that case, yeah, forget that. Just get, you know, Rouge to level 2 before you get here, just go into the center, watch out for bombs and stuff, and then just keep using Thunder Shoot on him, because, I mean, it puts down his health pretty fast if you ask me and stuff. The only annoying part is, you know, you will take a lot of hits with the cannons and things. But I'm only doing this just to show you that it is possible to get this guy down in, like, the first round. Now, I know there are, like, you know, so many platforms to defeat him on and stuff like that. But this is just to show, you know, that, you know, you can drain him from, you know, all of his health to 0 with relative ease by just doing this on the first bit that you get to, where you don't need Shadow to be at level 3. You don't need any of your characters to be at level 3, to be honest. All you really need is just this.
Defeated? Impossible! No!
Lovely. I won't go down that easy. And so you did. I love it when just lines appear like that out of time, but still.
Thanks for the treasure, Doc.
And of course, Rouge gets the last line, not Shadow. That's kind of a shame, really. But never mind. Either way, this is the end of the Team Dark playthrough. Wow. I've got all A ranks as Team Sonic and Team Dark. Team Dark as well. Rather strange. I honestly didn't think it'd be possible to begin with, and it was sort of a strange ambition, but it all worked. Before we end this off, though, I felt like just rambling on a bit, about Team Dark, because what's going to come up next is the final cutscene, along with the music, the theme song to Team Dark, which is by Julian K, and you may actually like it also. So, when it comes to the ending songs of the teams, I'm just gonna be quiet and things so that you can hear it and see if you like it, or if you don't, then bugger off. But still, my thoughts though on Team Dark are, it's a fun team. I don't mind it. It's basically the expert mode out of all the teams and stuff. But getting the A ranks in it is a pain, especially in Ocean Palace, which I keep going on about, but I'm just shocked at how annoying that one is to get. Seriously, 90,000. 90,000 on the second level. Makes no sense. But, like I say, my favourite team out of all of them, in my personal opinion, is Team Sonic's, because it just feels the most balanced, Nothing feels, ridiculously hard to get for, an A rank and things. I can easily plough through Sonic Heroes as Team Sonic and just get all A ranks in practically one shot, I rarely get any raging moments with Sonic Heroes when it comes to Team Sonic, but Team Dark is quite a challenge to get the A ranks and things. Because, of so many enemies being thrown at you and things, but just going through it in general, I suppose to the new player, it will be difficult, because it's a big, big step up, compared to Team Rose, especially, when it comes to difficulty and things. But for a person like me, who's played it all these years, I guess, Team Dark it's kind of, I guess it's slightly more difficult, but it's possible, I can do it. But I'm just saying the A rank's the ones where it's really gonna challenge even the most experienced player. But either way, I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough of Team Dark for Sonic Heroes, and I will see you in the next one where we're gonna be tackling Team Rose, where now all the aesthetics will change. So you'll find that the banner on my channel will change, the LP icon will change, the intro will change, and even the outro will change to more Team Rose related stuff. So take care guys, and I will see you in Team Rose, which will be really short, believe me.
Eggman target completely destroyed.
Now let's find that secret treasure.
Prepare to destroy immediate area.
Hey, Omega, did I ever tell you that Shadow is a robot? And... oh, never mind.
Good luck.
You know about cloning. The original must exist somewhere.
All this for what? Nothing? I might as well go look for that Master Emerald, since that irritating echidna is here.
Something's never changed.
What do you say then? What else is that famous treasure supposed to do?
A shadow of myself, just who am I? Scan horizons, a tragic mystery. You could have left me here, still inside the blood. No one would ever know the chaos control. My true identity, the power that is me. We are destined for the crocodile's machine. Don't know how long we've waited as the Eggman's watching. We are destined for looking through the screen. Don't know how long we've waited as the Eggman watches. treasure disappears as she goes, missile as you look away, and no one knows. This power is a key. This power changes me. We are destined fire, trapped in this machine. Don't know how long we've waited as the Eggman's watching. We are destined fire, looking through a screen. Don't know how long we've waited as the Eggman watches. One, two, three. You didn't know, now I'm gonna show you the power that is me. You try to take me down, stop the show. Seems you've never tasted fear, a loss of control. The power lives in